Thank you for standing by. You are still on to Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. My name is Sage Babalola. The Morning Express is still on, and for this segment of the Morning Express that we call Mainland Focus, it's time where we open the phone lines and all our many other platforms to take feedback on stories that we have reviewed or stories that are of interest to you. As today is Open Mic Thursday. If this is your first time joining us, well, Open Mic Thursday is basically where you're granted the liberty, 2 minutes, to speak about any story that you find concerning, whether it be new, whether it be old, or a developing story. You have 2 minutes to share your thoughts with us on radio. We're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube as we do many of our other programs on Mainland FM. Right now, you can join us on Facebook at Mainland 98.3 FM or facebook.com/Mainland 98.3 FM. We're also on YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. You can call us as well. The numbers, I'll give them right after we have a conversation briefly with Fᴜᴜᴜ, who will still speak to us for a few minutes about his focus for the day. But I'll give out the numbers and also the WhatsApp numbers right after we take his thought. Fouad, welcome again. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Sid. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So, your focus for the day, Fouad?
Okay, yeah, of course, it has to be what happened yesterday in Abuja, the laying to rest, eventually of our fallen heroes. And I think that it really is about learning from what has happened. For me, what has happened has happened. The president did the right thing, by making himself physically available, as a mark of respect to these fallen heroes. And of course, all of the statements he made, very measured statements, well put together, nice promises. The fact that he even had to honor them, national honor and all of that, But I also think that, look, beyond these 17 soldiers, we also have to look at others that have died in the line of action. What is the standard practice really for them? If you understand what I'm saying, because again, we have deployment of our military personnel in different parts of the country, and in those deployments, they lose their lives. In the northwest, they are being killed. In the northeast, they lose their lives. Even in the southeast. So again, because this has come with so much focus, noise, and stories around it, we have to check really whether those other soldiers who also lose their lives in other missions and operations, do they get their benefits as and when due? Are they also well honored like these 17 that we are honoring now? So at the end of the day, it has to be one unified standard to honor our fallen heroes in their line of duty. So it's not just selective. It has to be a general thing. You die in your line of duty in different operations who are trying to defend the country and ensure security. I think this hands of this special, treatment should also go to their families and loved ones. So I think we need to mention that. And it could just be a standard procedure. So this happens, this is what you get, really, as a benefit. For example, if the president is ordering that within 3 months, within 90 days, all of their benefits should go to them. Others that have died on the line of duty, do they get the same kind of benefit and treatment? Do they get their benefit in 90 days? So if that's going to be the standard, operational model, let's just adopt and make it work. And we should also be careful so that it's not just mere promises. The president must also be a bit more intentional about this promise to ensure that it is done. So that we don't wake up maybe after 2 or 3 years and one of the people of the fallen heroes will now come on and say, I didn't get the area. Even the house they promised me, I didn't see.
Right.
We must make sure we implement this promise. Very, very important. And then ultimately also look at those communities. As we speak, those communities are still not open completely. As we speak, we feel the same singular narrative that we're getting from our military authorities and the government. It's important that we also have to look at what has happened in those communities. Are people being killed in those communities? We need to take care of the old people in the community, the young ones, the women, and ensure that the rules of engagement are well respected. This idea of collective punishment should not happen. And that we can only check and recheck if there's some level of openness in the operations of the military as far as this issue is concerned. Again, we commiserate to the families of our fallen heroes, and we pray that God gives them the strength, to bear this loss. The other one, very quickly, is the issue of the Labour Party, which I think we need to mention. Again, in 2023, this was a party that came with so much momentum, and people had thought that, look, This was the thought for the alternative Nigerians were waiting for. They got that decent showing, that momentum helped them, Look at what happened in presidential election, winning states that had never been won by any opposition political party, a state like Lagos, for example. And so what I hope that the party would be selfless enough, would be responsible enough to build on that momentum. But what we're seeing is unfortunate, and it goes to show that politicians are what they are, irrespective of their platform. Managing success is always a difficult thing for our people, really, only politicians, and that's what we're seeing of the Labour Party. There's still time for them to look at themselves and tell themselves the real truth, if they really want to. Because if they are not careful, that party will go into 2027 becoming one of the irrelevant parties, political parties they have in the country. And I have my feeling that Mr. Julius Abue's leadership has a lot of questions around it. His capacity to lead that party, I doubt. And I think that Mr. Peter Obi may already be planning to leave the party the way it's going. It's very unfortunate that a party that brings a lot of hope in the minds of Nigerians is behaving this way. Very, very unfortunate.
All right. Well, many thanks, Fuad, for your analysis or further analysis on the matter. Now the phone lines are open. 0913 6000 410. That's 0913 6000 410. There's also the WhatsApp platform or text message platform for those of you who don't use smartphones. You can reach us via the number 0913 6000 430. You can also send a message to our Facebook platform where we're currently streaming right now at Mainland 98.3 FM. You can also do that via our YouTube platform where we're also streaming right now at Mainland 98.3 FM. Those are the multiple channels through which you could share your contributions, share your opinions on the program this morning. It's still Mainland Focus on Mainland 98.3 FM. It's Open Mic Thursday. 2 minutes to each caller to bring to our attention a story that they're particularly interested in. My name is Sage Babalola. I'm going to start by taking the backlog of messages that we got during trends in the papers and then start taking phone calls. We have Al Hassan Tanko Musa who says, I'm watching live from Zamfara State. Good and decisive deliberations. Okay, thank you very much, Alhaji. We have Anotoye Temitope Michael who says, hello Mainland FM, let's call a spade a spade. No Nigerian life lost is superior over the others, which is the reason I would like the president to give national honor to all that have been killed by either bandits or drone mistakenly dropped by the military, and also double up their efforts in protecting lives and properties. On the economic team, must every administration continue to set up new economic teams whereby they are allocating huge amount of money as allowances and the rest? To me, it's nothing but corruption. God bless Nigeria. Thank you very much, Temitope, for your message. Now let's go back to the phones where we can start taking contributions. 0913 6000 410. That's how you can call us. Our first call for the morning. Good morning to you.
Hello, Babalola. Good morning. How are you?
Very well, Mr. Peter. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Happy Easter in advance.
And you too, thank you.
Now, let me say this. Mr. President said something this morning. He told us that there was no reprisal attack from the military. How did he get that information? Where did he get that information? Has he constituted a panel of investigation to come out with that report that the military did not attack the people? I want to ask this question. What if by tomorrow, maybe BBC report or CNN report or Nigerians will be allowed to go in and interview the people and it is confirmed that they were reprisal attacks? What should I call the president that time? I think maybe, because if somebody that tells lies, you say don't call him a liar. I don't know what I will call him. I think he should not have said that for now. He should have just told us and allow us to bury this, our brothers and our fathers, in peace. Give honor to the dead like we always do. Those kind of statements, he should have reserved them until after investigation. Then we know that there was no reprisal attack. And I am saying this as well. A lot of people that have been killed by the military, were they given the national honor? Or the military that were killed by bandits? Is that our beautiful lady, the pilot, Tᴜɪᴛᴛᴇʀ, was he given this kind of honor because he died in the line of action? So it means the president is setting a precedent now. Those that have gone without this kind of honor, please posthumously, you must honor them. And those that may die tomorrow, you make sure you do the same thing with Mr. President. The pack that I bought in January, 500 naira. They told me 1,000. I refused to buy. I said it's too costly. And I went back last week. That same pack, it was 1,200. And when I look at the pack, Dangote sugar, are we able to buy? Is Dangote actually interested in the improvement of the masses? You are the richest in Africa, and your country is the capital party of the world. What kind of a member in an organization do they think well for the masses? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Not to defend anyone or anything, but he is a private business owner, right? I just want you to consider that he is a private business owner. But thank you very much, Mr. Peter. Hello.
Hello, Sid. I disagree with you.
Please tell us your name.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Joe from Barega. I disagree with you because
all right.
These are very strong men. What do you call it? The Yoruba, Dangote, and the other one from Yoruba land. So these are strong men of the land who took loans, big loans, to develop their companies. They should get back Nigerians with the loans they took, the profit, the interest they get. Give us back. This economic thing is not working, my friend. You stop working. Nigeria is stop working. Things are still going high. Prices of goods are still going higher and higher every day. And you say you take cement now in the as a 500, and it belongs to economic thing. So what are we saying? These people is the one who is having. They have a lot of billions in their kitty. They should return it back to Nigeria. Give us small, so that we can develop Nigeria. Nigeria is not working, Mr. President. Good morning.
Good morning to you, sir. Thank you very much for calling. Again, Dangote for one has paid back his loans. So I really wish that you could have given us, further clarity. He has paid back his loan. So when you say give us small of what exactly? I just want to understand really. Let's have conversations. 0913-6000-410. The WhatsApp number and the text message number is the same one, 0913-6000-430 or 0913-6000-430. Let's take more phone calls. Hello.
Hello, good morning, ma'am. My name is Daniel, calling from Ikeja.
Nice to have you. Go ahead, please.
Okay, ma'am. Please, it's just an observation. I observe that NNPC are selling fuel 568 naira per liter. And you see an NNPC filling station everywhere. Meanwhile, Mobile are selling 608. But you see queue in most of the mobile filling stations than the NNPC filling station. So I asked one of the mobile attendants, or I just made an inquiry. Why is it that the filling station that are selling cheap, that there's no queue there? So I was told anyone that you see that it is cheap and there's no queue, check that their meters are not good. So what I'm saying is, why do you have NNPC, and could it be that they adjust the meter to suit that price? That's just my question and observation, ma'am.
All right. Thank you very much. We appreciate you for your call. Let me take the message.